Before Brisbane was
Happy Thursday, hey guys.
Well, welcome back again. Oh, they know. You can get from me. On the money.
Hey, my friends, how are you?
Now let me get
How is everyone tonight?
this spiky shit. We can smoke it, man.
You guys hear me okay? Hey, Jessica. Hi, YG.
Stream Elements bot running robot learn how to customize the bot here. https://docs.stream.
Yeah, they know all that better.
You know, Eli, I am not a baseball guy. My son plays baseball, and I am not. I am a football guy and a Golden State Warriors fan. Those are my two sports. Every once in a great while, I'll watch a hockey game, but I am just it's just not my thing. Hey, Linky.
close friend of this.
I am neither.
Why not check it
I
out?
was a Republican until 2016. I left the party when it became a cult of one person. I worship no man. I consider myself a person of faith, and it's idolatry. I probably very, I don't know if you want to call it progressive. I just care about people. And the Democratic Party doesn't have a backbone. They just kind of rolled over and taken it from the Republicans. So I don't believe either party. The shutdown. I think it needs to be the start of a general strike.
Oh, geez.
Thank you, Philip. Thank you guys so much. You know what's weird? I started TikTok 2 years ago because of white Christian nationalism, because this is about white supremacy. I have like 122,000 followers on there, which is weird. I started this YouTube channel when I thought it was going to go down in April. I thought it would take me like 10 years. And it's been kind of weird, a weird ride. It's weird. I don't know it's so weird, the algorithm in YouTube. If it's thumbnails, if it's titles, I don't know. Yeah, well, thank you guys. You know, it's weird. I look at a lot of different channels. There's a lot of people with millions of followers, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to just be this rage baiter. And I know that sometimes my videos aren't going to be like the most sexy and tantalizing and outrageous. Sometimes they might be, but I think people are tired of both parties. Well, thank you, my friends. I appreciate that. Everybody asks me about Christianity. Listen, I don't even like Christianity, to be honest with you. I called myself a Christian until whatever this is.
I don't know.
Let's look at thoughts on Joe Rogan.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, there's a lot of people that make videos and they sugarcoat things and they say things that are politically correct, and I am not one of those people. Maybe it's to my detriment that I'm too honest. Joe Rogan voted for an adjudicated rapist who he knew was at Epstein Island, who was a convicted felon, and he watched January 6th because Joe Rogan didn't want to vote for the black woman. Joe Rogan is what's wrong with this country. We have a lot of young white men that look up to people like him and the white nationalist podcaster and think that that's masculinity, and it's not. What he and that podcaster did to this country and people like Rush Limbaugh, it's going to take generations to fix. There's a lot of men in this country that are very insecure. They've been told that they're at the top because they're white, and they're seeing this country change, and it scares the hell out of them. Did I vote? Do you see my hat? Yes, Christian. This is not Christianity. Look at, do you honestly believe that Joe Rogan is what? Yes, of course. Listen, Joe Rogan's a troll. Okay? Joe Rogan voted for a man who was liable for sexually abusing women. So did 77 million people. I was briefly on a TikTok live today, and I asked him, he's like, let's have a conversation. Cool, let's have it. Why wasn't Jean Carroll a red line? Well, I don't want to talk about the past. No. That doesn't matter. Yeah, it does matter. It absolutely matters. Yep. And that's what bothers me about a lot of people, and I'm not trying to be critical, but it's just who I am. Just going to be honest. It bothers me that too many people in this country are focused on rage baiting about breaking news, and did she say this, and did he do this, and did he do this, because they want to pour themselves out. This country cannot move forward until we address the misogyny and the sexism and the white supremacy. That is why we're here. It's it. And nobody wants to talk about it. So if it's just me, if I have to do this channel for the next 20 years until it's talked about, then that's what I'm going to do. This is the problem with this country. 249 years into this racist experiment, 50% of our country are women, and we've never had a woman president? Come on, stop it. Come on, that's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. What happened to the racist podcaster was a tragedy. The tragedy is that between 40 and 47,000 people die from gun violence every year. Okay? And all those people get are thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers. And this is where I have a problem with it. He said, it is basically, he who lives by the sword shall die by the sword. It is worth the cost of dead Americans for the Second Amendment. Those were his words. He just didn't think it would be his life that would be the cost. And that's what happened. And white people since 1787, dating back to the Middle Passage, have had black people, minorities, women, Asian Americans, been the victims of all the atrocities of white men. And for once in their miserable white privileged life, the darkness came to their front door. What do you see? A bunch of little Karens losing their minds because they won't put a white racist on a coffee cup.
I just bet you'll kill a defenseless man.
I mean, let's be real. They're putting them on shirts. They're putting them on coffee mugs. People are leaving their church because their pastor won't say the name of a racist podcaster, and that's what he was. He joked about gay people being dropped out of buildings in Gaza. Oh, wait, there's no buildings. I'm a Christian. He supported a president who was an adjudicated rapist and a convicted felon. This is who he said was a great man of Jesus. He joked about Kamala Harris not being black. He said she was the black Hillary, and he asked for the execution of Joe Biden. Wow, what a great man of God. He said that there was the great white replacement theory, that black people were taking white jobs. Yeah, he's a great man of Jesus, all right. Sure he is. Can I add my rap as a bid? Yeah, sure, send it over, Eli. Message me on the Instagram. That's what he was. And that, listen, when you, and I think next week I'm setting out a video about, you're going to see a lot of people in this country with the white victim card. What is that? White people see their majority going away, and it scares the hell out of them. Right? I had a... Where's my book? Hold on. I'll go... I don't know if I did it last week, but I laid it down. Hold on. I got rid of it. But Starbucks, right? During the holidays. Happy holidays. Oh, they're not saying Merry Christmas. It's a war on Christianity. Oh, a MAGA shoots people in a church last week. Oh, it's a war on Christianity. What about the 500 mass shootings every year? What about that? What about the war on children? Don't tread on me? Yeah, you know what really got me? Is that somebody like Hakeem Jeffries, who's a black man, signed on, had no backbone, to acknowledge a racist who said that Kamala Harris wasn't black and that the blacks were taking the white jobs. And Hakeem Jeffries said, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's the problem with the Democratic Party, is that they don't have the backbone to do what's right. You had 95 Democrats that voted yes. You had about 35 that said no, and 29 that didn't vote. And I called Eric Swalwell, never heard back. I know of Tom Powell Jr. I don't know him personally, no.
I'll stay with you a while. If anything comes, I'll protect you as needed.
Right, and Jasmine Crockett last week said something very important. She said, I'm very disappointed in my Caucasian members of Congress because they said it was okay. And see, that's the problem with a lot of people in this country. They wait until an issue affects them before they give a damn. And that's the problem. And she's exactly right. And when you go see the Black Baptist Church that spoke after the school shooting, because that's what it was, a school shooting. I haven't seen any evidence to the contrary of what happened to the podcaster. They spoke the facts. They spread all these little white girl tears over a podcaster. They didn't know him. They never met him. He wasn't a friend. He wasn't a family. He just hated the same people that they did. And to leave a church over that, because you won't say his name? Come on. Then you were going to the church for the wrong reason. Thank you, Laura. It's not going to be... Well, Andra, I think what a lot of people are missing the point on is the clan leader in the White House is a black light on this country. Look at it like a hotel room when you have sheets, right? The stains were there. You just didn't see them. He's a black light on this country. What this is probably one of the worst sins that this country created was the Lost Cause in the Daughters of the Confederacy. We did a very, very, very grave disservice by not holding them accountable, putting them in prison, punishing them, and holding them accountable for what we did. They lied and said that it wasn't about racism, it was about states' rights, which was a bunch of crap. And then you have the Daughters of the Confederacy, and now you put up statues of losers that got their ass kicked, like Robert E. Lee. Yes, I have a passport. Do you think Putin is better than Trump? They're both the same. They're both dictators. They are. They're both garbage. They're all gonna. One day they're all gonna be sitting with Jeffrey Epstein, and they're all gonna know who's on the list. Their day will come.
You wanted wolves? You got wolves, Mr. Mason.
J.D. Vance is not like the guy in the White House because he's not charismatic. What J.D. Vance wants is for the Klan leader to tear down democracy through his racism as a Klan leader, and then his hope is that enough of the foundation of democracy will be destroyed for him and his rich white friends can take it over along with Stephen Miller and the Heritage Foundation and Peter Thiel. That's the part that I'm more concerned about. How much will be left once he's gone?
You had many.
You get your passports at the post office.
Sure.
But you've never been eaten.
Not through lack of
But the
trying.
general strike is...
A while back, I helped a friend from getting...
I wish I had like 1 million followers so I can push a general strike. I just don't have that many followers. This is what... Whatever happened with the shutdown needs to be the springboard. This is going to be our last ditch effort right here. There's too many people in this country that are unwilling to be uncomfortable.
Don't do anything.
It's primarily white people that they're being lazy. And they had a choice to be uncomfortable, but they chose to keep their jobs and live off their breadcrumbs. And if you look at the history of like the civil rights movement,
You don't need to aim at them.
they all got uncomfortable, but not white people. We're just sitting here. So, do I want anybody to be uncomfortable? No. That's why I push the general strike. So people had the opportunity to willingly be uncomfortable. Now, they're going to be forced to be uncomfortable. If you haven't seen the jobs report, it's atrocious. There was... So last month, there was only 22,000 jobs created. Hold on. What it is. There's not good.
They're just wolves.
I think we were supposed to have 35,000 jobs, and I think it went down to like minus 3,000. It's pretty bad.
Mr. Mason.
Do I feel bad? I don't know Charlie Kirk.
I hope you got what you...
He was the victim of a school shooting. Thoughts and prayers. I don't know what else he wants. There's nothing we can do. It was mental health. I don't know what people want to hear. Look, I'm going to tell you how many people died last year from gun violence. I'll tell you. Hold on. So I have it. I have the exact stat from... Hold on. 2024. Now, this is on the
No, fuck
Gun
this
Violence
shit.
Archives.
know me very well.
This is the actual website. So last year, 41,034 people died. 503 mass shootings. Between the ages of 0 and 11, 251 people. Between the ages of 12 and 17, 1,187. Did you see any of these white people crying, putting the names of little boys and girls that were identified by their dental records on Starbucks cops?
Not
No,
lack of trying on their part.
because they didn't give a damn.
A while back, I helped a friend...
The year before, in
get power.
23, 43,319. 22, 47,602, 47,767, 21. But all of a sudden, a racist podcaster is the victim of gun violence, and now Jesus is coming. Now you've awakened it. Now God's coming back. Are you kidding me? 1.2 million African Americans died on the Middle Passage. 8 to 10,000 black people were lynched. 350 Lakotas were murdered in Wounded Knee. 1,863 Asian Americans died in Asian internment camps. 16,000 Native Americans died during the Trail of Tears. But a racist podcaster, all of a sudden, Jesus is coming, you've awoken me, and these little white girl tears. I'm so sick of their shit. I am so sick of them and their fake outrage. They need to be the victim. They don't give a damn about life. They want to force women to give birth so they can have the right babies. They don't care if it starves to death, if it has a living wage, if it has affordable housing, if it dies in a school. They don't care if it dies from the environment. But as long as you have birth, I don't care. Once the child's born, that's socialism. Pick yourself up by the bootstraps. I want nothing to do with you. They are the antithesis of pro-life. But if it's a trans person, right? If it's a trans person, somehow we're going to pass laws against mental health. The mental health crisis is white men in this country. 98% of gun violence is men. 83% is white men. U.S. citizens. January 6th, men. All of the horrible things in the Catholic Church, men. The guy in the White House, man. Men have started almost every war throughout the course of history. Not women, men. White men are the problem. Look at George Floyd, a white man. Ahmaud Arbery, a white man. Rodney King, white man. Breonna Taylor, a white cop. White. The church, a white man. The Catholic Church, a white man. The podcaster, a white man. You see a trend? But they don't want to take responsibility for it. Because they need to be the victim of a culture war. Wasn't Elijah McClain the young man that was in Colorado, like, where they gave him like an injection or something from the ambulance? Or am I thinking of somebody else?
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah.
Yes.
White men is the mental health of this country. You know what's sad? Is yesterday, I was on a TikTok live. Who do I think is better? I don't think anybody's better. Too many people judge people by what they look like on the outside. But here's also the reality. Go watch the Netflix show about Katrina. And make sure you watch the last episode. This is why it's important. There was a lot of parishes in New Orleans. Many of them had a lot of black culture in there, and they were primarily black. What happened after Katrina was the majority of the towns that were safe from the flooding in the higher land were white neighborhoods. After, when they rebuilt the parishes, you know what happens? They doubled and tripled the rent. Gentrification. Why? Guess what happens? Those were now white neighborhoods. That's the problem. Is that one demographic keeps shitting on people that don't look like me. Like Black Wall Street.
Excuse me, is this your boyfriend? No, this is my son. Really? Can I get a tour? It's my F-350.
And again.
Don't mention it.
They don't want equality. That's the problem with this country. There's not enough people that are saying
I
it.
do, Mr. Mason, I do. You take care now.
And you too.
I don't have to get to talk to my kids. My house was never redlined. My house has never been appraised at a lower price. I made a video last week about this. There was a video where it was a black couple and it was appraised at like $1 million in the year, like 2 years before, it was appraised at like 1.5 million. So they
two-time camper on the back. This is Big Booty Judy. She's a 1996 Upper Light camper. A pivoting table to fit all the homies in here.
Well, so guess what? It was originally appraised at 1 million, then it was appraised at 1.5. That's the thing. That's called privilege.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, my grandparents weren't in a tree or they weren't on somebody's will as property to give to my sister or brother or cousin. That's
folks, let me do
privilege. There's too many white people that don't want to hear that word. They think because they're poor that they don't have privilege. Privilege is being treated differently. Has nothing to do with your financial situation. Do I support abortion? It's a woman's right. I have no goddamn say. Since Roe versus Wade has been overturned, women have an over 52% increased rate of mortality. And in blue states where they have Roe versus Wade, it's decreased 20%. That's a 72% swing. Does that sound pro-life? It's about control. It's the white man wanting to control people. That's all it's ever been. And until we address that, it's not going to get fixed. Amber Thurman's not here because of that. Look at what happened to Adriana Smith. She had complications from her pregnancy and she was brain dead. For 2 months, they forced her corpse to be alive on a ventilator, which is disgusting. And then they took the baby out. Do you think Republicans are over there praying for her, giving her donations, helping her family with the hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt? They don't give a shit about her. They don't care if the kid is shot in a school or if it has autism because there's no longer the Department of Education. They don't give a damn about life. Unless it's orange and wears diapers and abuses women. That life they seem to care about a whole lot. Oh, hey, Cat Daddy. Look, abortions, it's not just about, it's about free will. That's the problem with MAGA. They're not Christians, they're Pharisees. They're religious hypocrites that want to push white supremacy. Did God stop Adam and Eve from eating the fruit? No, why? Free will. Did he stop the Holocaust? World War I? World War II? Did he stop Benito Mussolini from invading Ethiopia and sovereign nations as fascist leader? No. Did he stop Uvalde or Sandy Hook? No. Free will. But now they want to take away people's free will. It's about control. Yeah, and listen, I'm a person of faith. The Ten Commandments has no right to be in a school. The Bible has no right to be in a school. That is taking my faith and forcing it on you. That is the opposite of free will. The problem is with people like MAGA is that they have to tell you that they're a person of faith, right? They have to tell you that they're a patriot and they're an alpha male and they have guns and they have flags. Oh, look, here's a scripture to make you feel like a sinner. If you have to tell somebody that you're a person of faith, you're most likely not. I don't even own a cross. Why do I need a cross? How about if I just help people? Fight for people, stand up for people, feed the hungry, give people health care, fight for that. That's being a person of faith. Their faith goes as far as a golden cross. That's about it. Well, but look at how you have to understand what they view as a Christian nation. Look, they view this country as a Christian nation. So let's look at what this Christian. Let's look at this Christian nation. Okay, it was founded by racist piles of garbage founding fathers that own black people. They brought slaves over here from African America, where 1.2 million died on the slave ships coming over the Middle Passage. And if you didn't know this, it's heartbreaking. But what happened was the bull sharks would actually follow the ships because they would throw the dead bodies in the water and they would eat them. I'm not kidding. It's disgusting. It's vile. I was crying when I first heard it. It's disgusting. Then they said, well, thanks for coming over here. You survived not being thrown in the water and eaten by a shark. Now we're going to own you. We're going to tell you what to eat, where to live, who to love, and if you don't like it, we're going to whip you, and we're going to throw you in a vat of sugar. Oh, and by the way, you're only worth 3/5 of a white person. Now you tell me, even in the 1860s when the Supreme Court said that you're not even a U.S. citizen after your 4th generation of being born here, how in the hell is this a Christian nation? You tell me. These people won't even do anything. They won't even give up a firearm in order to save one life. There's nothing Christian about this nation. It's nothing. But that's their version of a Christian nation because it benefited the white man. So in their terminology, it's a great white Christian nation. That is what they mean, right? Right, PJ. I got a video coming out about that alcoholic womanizer, Pete Hegseth, was disgusting pig, gave medals to the soldiers that murdered a 350 Lakota at the Wounded Knee. I hope he rots in hell. Let me tell you what happened to Wounded Knee. Yeah, and Charlie Kirk was against everything. He was against everything that did benefit a white man. He wasn't a good human being. He just wasn't. Lakota had already surrendered, and they were on their way to go somewhere else, okay? But in the meantime, you know, it doesn't happen overnight. They had 4 cannons surrounding them, and they had soldiers surrounding them. They were doing a ghost dance because they didn't want the white man there. I don't blame them. It was their land. Andrew Jackson wrote over 300 agreements to give them all this land, and he goes, no, I'm not going to follow it. The Supreme Court told him to follow. He said, no, good luck. So what happened was, one of the soldiers, while they were doing their ghost dance, he came up to a guy, and he grabbed him. The guy was deaf. His name was Black Coyote. And his rifle went off. And it turned into this bloodshed. 350 of them died. The majority of them, hey Paula, the majority were innocent women and children, and they buried them in frozen graves and just left them there like garbage.
Welcome, friend.
And this piece of human trash, alcoholic who cheats on his wife, Pete Hegseth, awarded those 20 officers from 1890 medals. That's who he recognized. The white man crapping on the Native Americans. It's disgusting. Yeah. So Pete Hegseth, let's talk about this great Christian man, Pete Hegseth, really quick, this alcoholic. First of all, he's been drunk at many professional hearings,
For your help.
events. One day he was so drunk they had to pull him off of a stripper stage in Louisiana. In 2017, he had to pay $50,000 for sexually harassing a woman. His first wife, she loved him because he kept cheating. His second wife, again, cheated on her with who? A Fox News host, and had a child out of wedlock. He ends up marrying her, and that's who he's with now. This is the guy that has the audacity to go on stage and call people fat, while his lard-ass wannabe dictator over here that wears diapers and orange makeup can't even hold a glass of water, can't walk up a set of stairs or go down a ramp. That was a draft dodger. He has the balls to sit up there and call these people fat that serve this country. That's where we are as a country. It's wild. But they don't care. And there was I'm assuming you guys saw that video, that disgusting video about the sombrero. Did you guys see that? It's pretty nasty. It was 2 days ago. Did you guys all see that video? I posted it. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. It's nasty. It's vile. I mean, we're an absolute joke as a country. There's no... I was really hoping that January 6th would have been the red line, and there's none. Mike Johnson has no backbone. Now, I think Mike Johnson's probably on the list, or has donors that are on the list. Both sides are on that list. And I say this as a former Republican, and I wasn't like hardcore into Republicans. I was just the default Republican, right? This is where we are. Not only are they supporting a man who abuses women who's an adjudicated rapist, Mike Johnson put Congress in recess so that Congress wouldn't vote on releasing a list that knows that the President of the United States molested little girls on an island. I want you to think about that. And even now, this Congress lady in Arizona won the special election. She's the last vote they need to force a vote. He's refusing to swear her in so they can't vote, so he can continue to hide the Epstein files.
Thank you.
My stream is freezing?
I'm about more
Really?
broke than last time, but
Well, I heard something.
I don't care if my dad's on the list.
I was stuck
Lock
in
his
line
ass
with
up
this
too.
thief from up
My
in the
sister, my
Grizzlies.
mom, my cousin.
Says there's
I
a
don't care if
family
my
up there
cat's on there.
real
Lock my
strange
cat up.
and rich.
See, this is the
Loaded
part.
up, he said.
It's very
I
easy.
look like a thief or something?
If you even had a
Something,
sniff
maybe.
of something that happened on the island,
Me.
I want you to be buried in the prison and rot in hell. The fact that these women have to come up and relive their trauma is disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting. And that's why I don't want to find common ground with MAGA. And I said this. Think about this. You're going to Thanksgiving dinner. Let's say you go with your sister, okay? And you're sitting next to her. She's the victim of sexual assault, which is horrifying. And she has to live with that trauma for her whole life, probably in therapy. And then you're going to come up there with a MAGA hat at the dinner table. Hey, Cindy, pass me the mashed potatoes. How is that person, knowing that you not only took away her rights as a woman to do what she wants with her body, but that you didn't see sexual assaults for 26 women as a red line? Well, I wanted no tax on tips. We're just going to agree to disagree. No. No, we're not. There's too many people that are just letting that go. That's the problem. There's been no accountability for the lack of morality in that party. And I won't do it. Yeah, here's the thing with the no tax on tips. I don't care about tax on tips. Whatever, give it to them, I'll give it to them. This is the bigger issue. For these Pharisees, which is what they are, fake Christians, they sit in church and cosplay for 1 hour a week and say, I build my wealth in heaven where moth and rust. Okay? Morality, decency, kindness, compassion, empathy. But what do? I couldn't vote for the black lady because he said no tax on tips. More money. Is that building your wealth in heaven or on earth? That's the problem. And every 4 years, what do you hear from Republicans? Are you better off? That's a selfish question. What if I am? Let's say I live in a court with 10 neighbors and I'm better off. Am I just going to vote for myself? No, I'm not. And that's what too many of these fake Christians did in the last election, these Pharisees, is they only voted for something that affected them. Me. The last election, I owned a small business. My taxes were going to go up with Vice President Harris. But you know what I voted for? I voted for women's rights. I voted for universal health care. I voted for Citizens United to get over. I voted for small businesses to start. I voted to help people with college loans. I paid for my college. But you know what? Not everybody has that luxury. Some people are stuck in generational poverty, and they don't have the privilege that I did. They didn't have that option. I voted for everybody else. That's what loving thy neighbor is. Watching women die of sepsis, but at least I got no tax on tips. Hey, let's go have pizza together. It's just a difference of opinion. No, it's not. It's a difference in morality. I did also. I got my certificate. What was that? 2012. When I first went out of high school, I basically flunked out of JC, and then 12 years ago I went back. I went to a 2-year college, and I was like redlined or redshirted, whatever it is. Like you're like below a 2.0, and I raised it from like a 1.8, and I ended up with a 3.5. It took me 6 years going to a 2-year college, going 2 days a week and every Saturday, with kids and a full-time job, but I did it myself. I busted my butt. But I also realized that a lot of people go to college being sold this bullshit American dream. Go to college, get into debt for 20 years, and then make $40,000 or $50,000 a year. Pick yourself up by the bootstraps. Just work harder, and you're in debt your whole life. How are you supposed to afford a house? The only way an economy grows is the money you can get in and the money you put out. That's what helps the economy. If you're in debt for 20 years because of a college loan, you have less spending power, which means you're putting less money in the economy. That is not good for the economy. What I would do, if I ever ran, I haven't decided if I'm going to, maybe one day. That loan, or I would say, here's the date. We're going to pick this date, and from here forward, we're going to change it. But going back, whoever has outstanding loan, we're going to take off the interest because it's from the government. It's your money anyway. You're going to pay back the principal. That way you can get out of debt and you can afford a house and save money and have a better quality of life. Going forward, make it a 2% loan. It's our money. You shouldn't be in debt for 20 years paying interest because of going to college. Ronald Reagan used to pay for it. It used to be public. I have no problem just putting a 2% on there for the recovery cost. If it's our money, we don't need to have people in debt. I heard at 8 p.m. people are supposed to make noise. I have not heard that. Paul, I don't think this country is ready for me to run because I believe that too many people are stuck in tribalism. There's still too many people that think the Democrats are going to save us in the midterms. I don't know how to fix that. There's a lot of people that want to stay in this abusive relationship. Alex Padilla, my senator, has taken $10 million from AIPAC. Adam Schiff, $6 million. My two senators have taken $16 million from AIPAC. I think Hakeem Jeffries was north of $800,000. Eric Swalwell was north of like $160,000. Both political parties are bought by AIPAC. Vice President Harris was right. The system itself is broken. Look at it like this. There's a car with 500,000 miles on it. Has 2 flat tires. It gets 3 miles to the gallon, and it has a broken fan belt. Does it matter if a Democrat or Republican operates that car? No. It doesn't. Not enough people realize it yet. We view politics as a team sport. Okay? We go to a football game. We pay for parking. We pay for the tickets. We pay $20 for a hot dog and $10 for Diet Coke. Okay? Taxes. You go there, you cheer, yay, no, up and down, up and down. Great, your team wins, you cheer, your team loses, boo. What happens? What did you win? Not a damn thing. Get on your credit card with the hot dog and the Diet Coke and the seat in the parking. And that's what politics has turned into. Nobody benefits. Is Mondavi taking money? I would highly suggest that he is not. I could be wrong. I highly doubt it. I believe that Mondavi is where most people are in this country. I really believe that. He doesn't want people to pay for a bus so he can go to work. Who the hell would be against that? He wants housing control. Don't we want affordable housing? But then we bitch that you're controlling housing rent. You can't have it both ways, people. You can't complain about housing prices, but then say, oh no, he's a socialist. He wants to control rent. Do you want affordable housing or not? You can't have it both ways. You just can't. If you don't make housing affordable, nobody can get into generational wealth. Go look at, in the South, go look at where the slave trade was, and go look at where a lot of the black population live today. It's not identical, but it's pretty damn close. You know why? Generational poverty. It's designed that way on purpose. And until people get out of it, you're never going to do it. You're going to be stuck in it. Again, and again, and again, and again, and again.
We are scram. Come on.
Well, it's not that I don't want to run. It's that I don't think that people are ready for somebody like me to run. I'll tell you what I would do if I would run. I would just run for president. I don't want to mess with the Senate of Congress. I would bring a sleeping bag, a toothbrush, and a pillow, and I would sit in Congress. And this is what I would say. You're going to reverse Citizens United. I don't care how you do it. You're going to raise minimum wage to $50 an hour. I know it should be higher, but you have to take baby steps. Tax workers make $2.13 an hour. Bring it to $7.50. You can't say we're the greatest country with a $4 trillion budget and say you get a measly $2.13 an hour for being a tip worker. You can't live on that. You can't. You reinstate Roe versus Wade, and then you put in safe gun reform. A background check, safe gun storage, a 2-week waiting period. Well regulated.
Oh, got friends, man.
That's what I want, is a well regulated. If we're not going to do those simple things, there's no reason for us to participate. And I would shut the whole thing down. I wouldn't pass the bill. I wouldn't hold a news conference. I would stay there until they do their damn jobs. Every day.
Okay, sir.
That's what I would do. I would tell the people and put people in power that actually care about you. Do you like living in poverty? But that's what needs to happen. Somebody needs to go and break the foundation of this country with a jackhammer. What Citizens United meant to do? Citizens United. Great question. I should make a video about that. I am spooky. I see you. In 2010, the Supreme Court, in their infinite wisdom, ruled that a corporation has the same rights, if you want to call it rights, as a private citizen. So, people like us that just live our regular lives, that aren't billionaires or millionaires, somebody like Elon Musk now can donate unlimited resources to a campaign. But a corporation doesn't exist. You can't lock up a corporation. Right? That's the problem. When you have 3 people that have as much wealth in this country as half the country, when 70% of this country almost live paycheck to paycheck,
Is anybody still working? The whole goddamn place full of people bickering, fighting, and lying. It makes me real sad.
I know. I need someone to ride with me.
Do what?
Finish off them O'Driscolls. I hear the last of them is holed up at Hanging Dog Ranch.
I don't have it in me no more. I saw Colm swing. I just don't care.
I was a married woman. You know what they did to me. And to my husband? Look, you're the only one of these fools that I trust. I've got to do this.
I'll tell you what, I'll do it. But there's something you could help me with.
Sure.
You, me, and John. This whole thing is pretty much done, but Dutch still has our money hidden away, so...
But how do you mean?
When the time comes, just be ready.
What do you mean?
I mean, if we can get out of here with money, you and me, we ain't... We're more ghosts than people. And none of that loyalty matters.
Jesus. Okay. I'm with you.
Well, then you got yourself a gun. What's left of one?
Thank you, Arthur. You want to ride with me now, or meet me up at Hanging Dog Ranch when you can? Thanks, Arthur. Okay. Come on.
when those 3 people could basically put $1 billion in there and buy an election, how is that free speech? It's not. We have no shot.
Okay.
We have 36.8 million people in poverty, 17 million kids go to school hungry, and just under 800,000 homeless people. With Citizens United, it allows billionaires and millionaires to dictate policy that benefits them while we get screwed. Citizens United was one of the worst things that Supreme Court ever passed. That and overturning Roe versus Wade.
Hey.
You seen anything?
No, I don't know what your question is. You have to ask it again. There's a lot of chat. I have to scroll up.
Mostly drunk.
Yeah, 60,000 are dead in Gaza. A couple hundred are news reporters.
Okay.
Thank you. If my understanding was that at the end of September,
It's a big
it was about 620,000 that are starving.
But spread pretty thin.
And that's why I'm pissed off at both sides.
We'll take it from there.
Take it.
Both sides are doing this. They won't call it what it is.
So,
It's ethnic cleansing,
plan then.
and we have people going over there because they're getting money.
Oh, I got
So
a plan.
AIPAC
Now, come
is
on.
donating to congressmen on both sides. And when you look at who gets the money and how much they speak out against Gaza, it's very clear. The ones that speak out get either very little or no money. This is why, Mario, because they're getting money. They're bought paid for, just like dark money and just like corporations. They won't speak out to people that are giving them money. So they're willing to go to Israel. All 50 states are doing this, by the way. They just sent last week a group from New Hampshire. These are state senators, not government, not federal, state, going to Israel. Looking at the damage from 2 years ago. Somebody said, "Are you going to monetize?" No, I don't. I don't do this for money. That's not why I started this. I think there's too much people asking for money. I appreciate that. No, thank you. No. But here's what happens, right? And then what happens is the Congress people send money to Israel. Right now, I think they're getting about $15 billion a year or something like that, 15 or 20 billion. It's over 240 billion over the last 30 years. They get a crap ton of money. What does that do? It creates jobs because we build an Iron Dome here and we send it over. So that money creates about 10,000 jobs. So this genocide that's happening in Israel, we're funding it. They get the money to the people, then they create the jobs, they pass the bills, they fund Israel, and then we build the stuff here, and then we send it over there, and then they murder people in Gaza. Why would the people that receive money from AIPAC speak out against the people that are getting murdered by the people that they're getting money from and visiting? That's the problem. What happened on October 7th with Hamas attacks? I didn't see it. On October 7th, 2023, Hamas attacked Israel. It was horrible. But 2 years later, you cannot murder 66,000 people, majority women and children. You can't bomb a fucking hospital and say, "Oh, there was a bad person on the bottom floor. Sorry about the 20 dead kids. Hey, we're just defending ourselves." No, you're not. No, you're not. You're murdering people. And I hope one day Netanyahu is put under a prison and left to rot and then rot in hell with Jeffrey Epstein. He is a war criminal. He's a murderer. See? It's not hard to say. It's not hard. Very easy. It's disgusting. 66,000 plus, I believe another 18,000 are missing, presumably dead. And 600,000, they're not even letting food in there. Last week, Italy shut their entire country on all the ports. They went on a strike for 1 day and protested what's happening. Everybody should be doing that. Everybody.
He was killing me.
And for people that want to quote the Bible about Israel, if you think that Jesus would want innocent women and children and men dying, 60,000? You don't go and key somebody's car and then burn their family on the ground with their house and say, "Hey, I was just defending my car." That is absolute garbage. And then the cosplay president is making AI videos about building Trump Hotel. And then
Nice to meet you, boy.
Joking about throwing gay people out of buildings in Gaza. Oh wait, there's no Gaza. The problem is the DNC is the problem. They are spineless. They're bought paid for. If Bernie Sanders would have ran in 2016, I really think he would have won. I really do. I believe the establishment forced Hillary Clinton in there. I believe that Bernie Sanders would have been a more moderate, independent, nonpartisan, taxing the rich people, working for a living wage. I believe that would resonate with those people of the Democratic Party shit on him and pushed him out. Because they wanted to maintain the status quo. How is Trump Hotel relevant? because he created an AI video about a month ago where he was joking about building a golden statue of himself where Gaza is. Basically saying that Gaza is going to be destroyed, and when it's gone, I'm going to take it over and build a Trump hotel. It's disgusting, and it's vile.
Nice to meet you.
What did I see here?
I'm Mr. USA.
It's sick. It's sick. He was going to build this hotel on the body of dead people. What is U.S. is waiting because we're too privileged. There's too many people that want to fight fascism watching Netflix. I cannot tell you how many people say, I can't afford you, I can't afford you, I'm not going to lose my job. That's fine. When your free speech is gone, when you have military on your streets, when you post something on Facebook they don't like and they sue you or put you in jail, okay, that's fine.
I'll try.
You can choose to live on breadcrumbs now
The lady outside.
or have nothing later.
When are you coming out of here?
Homie, get in! You're up against the other.
No, I appreciate that, Lolo.
I've been waiting for you. Where'd you find a bitch like that?
Yeah, I wish, ideally, I wish I could get on like a Rachel Maddow show and just talk about a general strike. Indivisible doesn't want to do it yet. I don't know what they're waiting for. I've messaged him multiple times on Blue Sky. Did I quit my job or I run my own business? I can. Once you get 12.5 million people, I'll consider that, absolutely. I'll go to D.C. I'll go camp out there in a tent. I have no problem with that. Not one damn bit. But I can't even get people to sign a petition. That's the problem. I've had 110,000 people look at it, and only 4,700 sign it. Because they don't want to be uncomfortable. You cannot fight fascism. Look at what happened in Nepal. Nepal,
Okay, damn it.
they got tired of it. Those people had jobs.
What's the
Those people
fucking
have to pay
entryway,
paycheck.
damn it?
Those people have families. Those people burnt Parliament to the ground. I'm not endorsing that at all. I'm just saying they did something, and they had a French-style revolution on a smaller scale. It's going to take a while for that government to rebuild, but they looked at the macro.
Oh,
We're looking at the micro.
upstairs.
Look at it like
Come on, move, damn it.
you're on a little boat, a dinghy, okay, in sea, and you have enough food for 7 days, and you see an island, and you can make it there. You're like, I don't know. I think I'm going to stay here. I don't want to take that risk. Okay. So what happens? You eat your food in 7 days. You're like, cool, now I'm going to go to the island. And you look around, and you don't even see it. You had drifted far, far away. Now you're going to starve to death. And that's what a lot of people are deciding. That they want to be comfortable right now eating breadcrumbs
Yeah.
instead of willing to be sacrificed. So what's going to happen
He
is
was a good
people are going to
man,
get fired.
Jackie.
They're going to lose their jobs. They only added 22,000 jobs last month. 22,000 jobs. And I believe this month it was negative 3,000. This is going
Was
south
always sweet on one
fast.
another.
That was from ADP. It went from 35,000 to minus 3.
Actually, I am a visual artist and 3D artist.
That's not good, man.
Every moment.
Oh, that's cool. I like
They
it.
turned me into a monster, Arthur.
The Venezuela thing
My
was,
memories of him.
I've only heard one report, and I have not seen the article yet, but I know that one of the boats,
I ain't even got
the
that.
widow, said that her husband was a
You
fisherman.
know, you're a confusing man, but you might
A
just be
fisherman.
the best friend I got, Arthur.
So this country just
I know
murdered
the
innocent
company
people.
you keep. The competition ain't too fierce.
Do I believe in deportation? For who? For the president?
We should get away from her.
For Stephen Miller? Yeah, ship his ass back to Britain or England. I have no problem with that. Yeah. There's going to be some Nuremberg-style trials when this is all over. I don't think the Democrats are going to do it because they don't have the balls to do it in the backbone.
I understand.
Stephen Miller is a Nazi.
You
Let's just be
wanna
real.
get yourself cleaned up.
When he was a kid, he found out that one of his best
Thank you,
friends
Arthur.
was Hispanic, and he never spoke to him again. He is a very dangerous man. He said that he wants 100 million people in this country, all white. He is a very dangerous person. The guy in the White House is just an idiot. He talks stupid to his base. This guy knows what he's doing. I worry about the red states. You know, at this point, these racists that keep voting for Republicans, they're going to have to feel the
super
pain
great
of
to
losing
explain.
their
That's super
and losing their
great.
jobs to wake the hell up.
I
You
support
want to
that
vote
all
for
the
a
way.
racist and a rapist? You know what? Then lose your farm. Thoughts and prayers. Take it up with Jesus. Go read Leviticus. I don't care. Really don't. Because they went to the voting booth in 2024 and said, I don't care about women's rights. I don't care about voting rights. I don't care about health care. I don't care about anything else for the American people.
I don't know what I can do with it.
I just want no tax on tips, damn it.
I don't know what I
And
can
the
do
wrong
with it.
people. Good. Now you got no workers. The soybean thing. J.D. Vance he's a simp. For Peter Thiel. He's part of the white male patriarchy.
Lewis
He is who
Lim,
he is. He's not very bright. He's not charismatic. He's not just. You don't just replace a cult leader. You just can't. They don't care about morality at all because, yeah, whatever. You have to understand when you look at white Christian nationalism, it's not about Christianity or faith or Jesus.
How do I do for you? What do you
Look at it
mean?
like this. When the Sanhedrin didn't like this Jesus guy, well, thank you, Lobo. They didn't want this Jesus guy who was nice and compassionate and empathetic. They didn't because they said, we don't like what you're saying.
before.
You're not going to conform to what we want, so we're going to murder you. Think about that. And then you were given a chance to back out. Pontius Pilate said, what did this guy do? Nothing? Okay. I'll let you release either Jesus or Barabbas, who murders Christians and who is an insurrectionist running in prison, who laughed about murdering Christians.
I'm not
Who did they
reading
choose?
that.
Barabbas. During the time of Samuel, who do they choose? King Saul. 2016, another earthly king. 2024, another earthly king. These people have never wanted God. They've weaponized a Bible, a book, to push their white patriarchy. That's all this is. And you have a lot of women, unfortunately, that buy into it. They have very low self-esteem.
Let's say it.
2025 strikes out comments to petition. I wish I was more savvy on this. I
That's
don't
what
know
I
how
want
to
to
add
call
stuff
it
on here. I'm
joke.
sorry. Channel settings.
What is going on your background sound?
I can share my screen.
I'm watching the guy stream from last night by the name of Paul Lentz. He's a great streamer. He's a great content creator. I like that guy.
There's a lot of podcasters and agencies that make money off of our hours. Look, I'll show you. I'm going to pick Titus Cup. That's a good example. Let's see. What do you think? Bright yellow letters, right? Arrows. Quartered like a rat. Shut down. GOP shut on street down. Food is good. Let's that one. Boom. Let's do it again. Trust is a flow. Trust is a flame. Watch Trust always helps instant download. This is what they're asking for. It's great space. That's why we're not dealing with the actual problem. It's so fake. It's all the but here's the reality. We as a society like it. We like the element.
Sorry about that. Where's he?
We want the life behind us. But what's here that we don't? There could be people so
How do you do for a living, or how much you earn for YouTube?
the fire's in the way.
I do this YouTube thing for free. I gotta go on 9 to 5. Actually, 5 to 3:30. So I'm good.
I'm not going to get into PlayStation, but I mean, I want to at some point.
You okay, boy?
The whole YouTube thing is like,
Easy.
I kind of feel like sometimes I want to do like a news thing. Like my brain has a lot to go on, and I don't want to make like a lot of videos, but I also don't want to see radio. But the problem is, I don't want to followers.
El viento debe habérsela llevado. You there.
I just don't know.
Would you be interested in some friendly competition?
I can make like a good thumbnail, but
I've come all the way north from Mexico to challenge a real American gunslinger.
people want to be
You him?
Me? Real gunslinger?
Talk about the farmer, right?
Let's find out.
Okay, man. That's what I like to hear. Look, man, rules are simple, okay? Whoever shoots more of these bottles wins. Just drop.
That's the problem. Every video's not going to be a bang.
Easy, man.
But like like this was really cool. This is about the trailer here.
Hijo de puta.
What does it mean? I'm going to put it on. But I know that people don't know how to do it because it's not too sexy, kind of like it said.
Can we exchange our social media?
Yep.
Can we become a friend?
Yeah.
Damn it all! How the hell did you beat me, huh?
Better shot, I suppose.
That didn't make me happy at all. How about we raise the stakes, huh?
I'm all right.
Well, I owe you for beating me. So, come get your win. Here it is, okay? Man of my word.
If you're not transparent, it leads to lack of trust.
Appreciate it. Sure.
Better watch out next time. You'll see.
How many people are making $8,000 a month?
What?
You think these people get paid $8,000 a month with no strings attached? I didn't see the reason because Phoenix. Yeah, unfortunately, the algorithm sometimes the stuff that I'm willing to make, I think it's important. It just doesn't do it. Right. Angel, there is an article.
Yeah.
How'd it feel when Morgan was died?
Well, I got nothing to say about that, Got nothing to say about it. I ain't reached that shit yet. I'm pretty much a first timer with this. And I'm in the last chapter, chapter 6, and it's gonna be a long, long one. How much distance do I got between here? Well, I'm trying to go to.
There you go. That's it right there. I don't know, Eli. From what I read, it's through the article. Allegedly, it's supposed to encourage people to push left-wing politics. I don't know about you, but I'm not giving somebody $8,000. This is the thing that I have no sense. And I'm not saying anything with it. But if you're looking at sort of 5 months, you're getting paid a first, all the way to 20 or 30 people a month at average. Then they have Substack where they make another probably 5 Why would you use another $8,000? That's the whole, that doesn't make any sense. Compared to what
Yeah.
I think that's it too. Why did Brian Shapiro debate Browning? Yeah, I hosted a show. There was a time, to be honest with you, I don't know. It got to the point where it's probably, and all these videos on YouTube, this MAGA. I just got a little burn on it. Listen, Brady finished 6th place instead of 5th place. That's it. She became famous because she's a loser. And she is the typical white bitch. Yeah, she's a loser, but the white people they need the victim, right? The black people white victim. Famous because she's a loser. It's the 5th place. Listen, Riley Gaines finished 6th place instead of 5th place. That's it. She became famous because she's a loser. And she craps on trans people. She is the typical white victim. Yeah, she's a loser. But the white people want to complain about something. They need to be the victim, right? Not the black people in this country, not immigrants, not non-white people. Somehow the white people find a way. I'm not judging Brian. I'm just saying I'm not into the rage bait. I never want to go on Piers Morgan. Now, if he wants to have a one-on-one about white supremacy, cool. But I'm not going to sit up there and debate with people. And this is the problem. This is where I fundamentally just have a problem. Why am I going to go on Piers Morgan and sit there when we all saw January 6th, when we know he's a felon, when we know he's a adjudicated rapist, when he's assaulted 25 women, tax fraud, steals from cancer charities, makes fun of disabled people, insults John McCain, and can't even keep his own marriage back. And I'm supposed to go up there and just act like none of that happened, just to yell and scream so you can make money off of my outrage? That's the problem with this country. We're normalizing that kind of behavior. And we're getting desensitized to it, and I'm not going to do it. I might just be one person, but I'm not going to do it. Do I support cell phone bans in schools? I don't know, Eli. Here's the problem. I think in theory it's good because you don't want kids on their phones. But here's the problem. Because we live in this shitty country with guns, how are they going to call the parents or 911 if somebody breaks into their school? That's the problem. If nobody has phones, what are you going to do? That's where we're stuck. Because we want to address the gun problem. Yeah, Ken, you're right. That's why I find debating these people is ridiculous. What did you, like, even with Destiny, what does he do? He goes up there and he yells at people, calls them dumb. Then what? Yeah, I mean, at some point I might do podcasts, but I'm not here to talk about the funding bill and this and that. This funding bill isn't about the funding bill. This should be about democracy. What the Democrats have an opportunity to do is actually draw back on for once in their miserable life. This isn't just about, look at where we are in this country. We have people in concentration camps, people dying in concentration camps, women losing their babies. We have 1,500 people that are missing from concentration camps in Florida. Nobody knows where the hell they are. None of them. We have military in our streets. We have the National Guard in our streets. We have a rapist president. We have the Department of Justice going after political enemies, taking away due process, joking about using our military in our own streets. We have Pete Hegseth up here calling our people fat. And the economy is going down faster than Trump's rating.
Stay out of their sights.
Well, let's find common ground.
Oh, to the pink dots. Know that.
Hold on, man. Can you guys not see the bigger picture here? What's going to happen when they give in? Let's say they give in. Cool. Great. You get your APA. What do you freaking do? Then what? What happens? Fascism? Take off again. Well, we stood up to the people. In 14 months, the people will vote for us because we fuck for health care. People forgot about January 6th the next month. Remember Alex Padilla?
You want a boat ride,
Remember he was
mister?
going to the ground? Forgot about that. Pete Hegseth. There was a top secret phone call on a public line on that channel. Forgot about that. He's keeping them. This is a bigger picture here. Yeah, I think that's a good point. I actually messaged Naga, Naga lady, at night.
They did.
Helpful at some point. I did debate. I had an interview with the Nitty Cult lady a little while ago. That was pretty good. Talking about the cult of Trump. So there's that. January 6th should have been a red light for everybody. E. Jean Carroll should have been a red line. Hiding top secret documents for a year should have been a red line. Lying about an election, asking them to overturn the election should have. There's a lot of red lines. And these people that pretend to love Jesus have no morality. They just care about maintaining the white male patriarchy. That's it.
Come on, pal. Yep.
Yeah, the democracy is being chipped away little by little, and the Supreme Court is a big part of it. By allowing racial profiling, which is beyond, for the Supreme Court is completely corrupt. And allowing him to have immunity so he can do whatever the hell he wants and get away with it. I mean, if you think we're going to have veterans, you got to be sadly mistaken. His end game is martial law. Don't speak yourself. Iris, enough people have to be willing to sacrifice, and I haven't seen that enough people are willing to do that yet. And the reality is that not enough white people want to do it.
Man coming in.
Well,
I am following. I don't want to be around them. If they're going to see what's happening, they know. I know they see it. I know that they see it on my page and on the news. And they would rather talk about traffic in high school because it's not my problem. And that's what white people do all the time. They ignore it, they ignore it, and they ignore it, and they hope that their whiteness keeps them safe.
Arthur, really?
And I hope they suffer because of it. I really do. I hope they financially lose their jobs or lose their houses. Maybe they'll wake up. I don't see another way, people. I really don't. They had an option to do it the willing way. Now that's going to be unwilling. Then they're going to pay attention.
I was,
Leaving
You're
again?
saying
Yes,
that in anger? I
just
am angry.
leaving.
Because people are in concentration camps.
I'll see you soon.
Perhaps.
Women have lost their pregnancy.
What do you
People
mean?
have lost their lives.
Well, if I
People
was
are
you,
being
I'd
racially
disappear
profiled.
too. This
Women,
is all
because
pretty
of the
much
right,
over.
have a 52%
I'll be
increase
back.
No,
mortality rate.
you won't. Let's not
Places
pretend
like
no
Texas.
more. Get out of here.
When I look at something, I
I'll
act
miss
as
you,
if
Arthur.
it's
You've
my
been a
mom
fine
or
friend
my
to me.
sister or a cousin or an
Let's
aunt or one
not
of my
get
kids.
over sentimental.
When there's a school shooting,
Place
I'm
is
literally
quiet.
like
Get out of here.
yelling in my house. I am
Thank you, Arthur.
pissed. Because that could have been my kid. That's how I look at things. But not enough people do that. They just go to lunch at Wendy's. Oh, whatever. Another day. What are you going to do?
Found a friend looking for you. Mr. Morgan.
Sir,
Yeah, it was 1,200. I thought it was 1,500.
a little better.
I hope so.
How can I help you?
I'm sorry to impose on you again, but I believe I've made progress.
Yeah, I'm afraid.
brokering
And then
peace.
the other thing that was horrible was
I believe so.
and cancer
Colonel
rally in the
Fevers
South,
has agreed
this
to a meeting
dumbass in the
to
White House
discuss and maybe resolve his alleged grievances and
took away the
mine.
lawsuit
Now, he
against
has
those
lied
companies.
to me more times than I
Those
care to
black neighborhoods are
remember,
dying
but
from
maybe this
cancer and
time
horrible diseases every year.
he must
But
want
because
peace.
they're rich and they get money,
Why could he
they just took
possibly
the
want
lawsuit
to
away.
humiliate us
Disgusting.
further?
We got
Absolutely
words for his
disgusting.
kind, but they're colloquial.
Boo-boo,
Perhaps
I
I could
wish I had
make
an
one
answer
last
for you,
request.
and
My men are not allowed to carry arms.
You want us
I
to
don't think
keep
there's
the
a lot we
peace?
can do until
That'll
people
be a
feel the
lot
pain.
of dull talking and ceremony. But I
I-
feel with some
I don't see a way
non-tribe
around it.
members present,
And I don't
their
think the
chances of
Democrats are going to
lying
have the
or
backbone
worse
to
will
do
be
what's
reduced.
necessary. They're
Will
going
you,
to cave at
Arthur?
some point.
It ain't my business, brother.
No, I
Thank
know.
you, Lolo.
But it is mine.
We could
Do it for me.
protest every
I
2
got
months on
it.
a
Saved
Saturday
your life.
outside of working hours. I mean,
Do
it
it
makes
for
us
me.
feel good. We can stop spending for a couple
Sure.
days.
Come on.
We can black out the system.
You
We
owe
can
this
politic
man.
for a couple days.
You should have
You
him
can
do
go
your
to the town
negotiations.
hall.
Let's go.
But it's not going to do anything. It's not, they're not, that is not doing anything. It's not going to stop fascism. This guy's spending, what, $30 million on revamping the White House? While people are losing their health care. I mean, this is where we are. We're kind of like, well, you know, we're going to, oh, back to work.
Sure if you'd be able to help. Thank you for doing this, both of you. You have already done so much.
Yeah, well, I think, Mike, the sad reality is I don't think this is something new. I think this is the first time that a lot of white people are seeing what this country actually is. It's a third world dumpster fire that's been able to limp along,
It certainly won't help our
and it's
case
getting to the
today.
point where they can no longer just push their racism and white supremacy
I just
and
hope
bigotry
Colonel
and xenophobia
Fevers
under
can
the
be
rug.
reasoned with.
And now it's that,
I am not
and
asking
we
for
can't just
very
push it back in
much,
the closet
but
anymore.
when our people are sick and hungry, and we find our
That's
medicine
just
and
the reality of
supplies
it.
are
It's
being
all in the open.
deliberately withheld,
All of our friends and
how
family
can we not view
that
that as
didn't say
something
anything,
personal?
scurried out
When
like
they destroy
cockroaches
our
when a
sacred
racist
sites,
podcaster was the
How
victim
can
of
I
this bullshit.
convince Eagle Flies and the
Didn't
others
say
that
anything
they
about the kids
shouldn't
concentration
fight
camp.
back?
Nothing
Maybe
about
that's
school
part of the
shootings.
reason they're doing
Nothing
these
about
things.
racial profiling.
Because
Nothing
they
about
want you to
eating
fight.
Carol or the girls
Be
in
able to
King
say,
Island.
look,
But this
see how
guy,
these
all of a sudden,
savages
they
behave?
screw like cockroaches,
Perhaps.
and those are the
Thank
big
you for
white
helping
systems
Captain Monroe to
that
retrieve those
got him to the
vaccines.
certain kind of road.
You will be at the meeting
Because of the
as one
racism.
person who knows the true situation, at least. I still have hope that we can come to...
But Angel, you can back Democrats, but if you think that Hakeem Jeffries is going to do anything, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Both parties have failed us. One party is burning the house to the ground, the other one's watching the burn. And we've been told that we don't have a choice. And we do. We just choose to stay in this abusive relationship because we're unwilling to go to a third party because we've been told if we vote for a third party, well, look how we got here. 90 million people in the vote. The Democrats have a 19% approval rating.
Okay.
We still have Democrat governors that are refusing to be gerrymandered because they want to do the right thing. Democrats don't have a backbone. They don't.
Here we are.
There's
There's my man up ahead. Hello. Easy.
What's going to happen with the protests is they're going to stop showing up. If you don't have a finish line, people will stop doing it.
Come on now, boy.
There must be a pot of gold at the other end. The third party has the option. I'm going to say it again. The Democrats and Republicans are two sides of the same coin.
Whoa.
Then Angel, vote for the Democrats. But I told you so. You want to vote for Hakeem Jeffries? Good luck. You want to vote for Schumer? Good luck with that. Donate it. Knock yourself out. If you can't see it,
What y'all want to do, y'all? Come on now.
Both parties are failing us as people. An independent, Ross Perot got 22% of the vote.
Colonel
If we had
Fevers,
an actual third party,
Captain Monroe, we
not a
come
Jill
in peace.
Stein, she's a troll.
Hello again.
She's not a serious person.
Who are
She's a
these two?
protest vote.
They're friends of my people.
Until we realize that both parties are the problem,
They won't cause any trouble.
then we're going to be stuck here
Well, I should hope not.
in this abusive relationship.
Listen, Mr.
Jill Stein was a third party.
Yes.
Is she three party?
I can't
She's a troll.
say that silly name.
She scurries out like a cockroach every couple of years during the 4 years.
Yes,
She craps on both parties and then goes
sure they
back
do.
into her cabinet and then pops back
Listen,
out. She gets about 1 million votes of people that are
Americans here.
protesting their conscience,
We
who probably
want an
helped create this mess to begin with.
But quite
But at
frankly,
least they protested their conscience.
quite frankly, I'm confused.
I'll be back, y'all. All right, let's proceed with this story.
Your men are a little more than criminals, in my opinion. Keep breaking peace treaties we've made, causing disturbances in everybody's lives. But I pride myself on being a gentleman. Really, I do. But there are limits. So, let me be very... Are you okay, man? Someone. Jackson, take him away. Where was I?
You're a gentleman with limits?
Are you being facetious, sir?
Come this way, buddy.
I said, are you being facetious, Captain Monroe?
No, sir, I am not.
Chief Raines.
That's Rain's fault.
Exactly. Chief Raines.
It's quite a cough.
Sure.
Wait here. I'll fetch you some water.
I'll be fine. Thank you.
No. You know he's going to have Monroe court-martialed.
The system's broken. We should have 3 or 4 parties. There's a reason they make it so hard.
The disgrace of him.
Monroe.
I voted for Ross Perot. That was my first election.
Why?
I liked
You
him.
know what Favors is like? Because he thinks it's right. Because he thinks Monroe is a patsy. Or a spy. He's convinced
You
it's
can't
something
change
to do with
Democrat
those
seats after
vaccines
buying
getting
seats.
stolen.
Why is Nancy Pelosi still being put up there? Why hasn't Hakeem Jeffries endorsed from Dobby? Why?
So he removes
He won the goddamn primaries, what, a month ago? And he still hasn't endorsed him. Why? Why wasn't AOC made the vice chair of that seat? Why did he pick a 70-year-old man with throat cancer over AOC, who everybody loves?
You know what they say about him.
Why did Stephen Hawking get down in Kenyatta, who wanted to make the Democratic Party younger and more progressive? They don't want to change. I don't know how to tell you that. They don't want to change. Because of this, they're all getting money from APAC, the corporation.
Yeah, come on.
I can't force you to see what you don't want to see, my friends.
lands you currently occupy belong to the United States government.
Let's see what
Why is this
happens.
so confusing, sir? Why?
If the Democrats had the backbone, come out and
Good
say it
day,
right
Colonel
now.
Favors.
Don't whisper it. Don't say it behind the scenes.
Well,
Say
that
it
was
now.
remarkably unproductive. I'm afraid the federal government was
All right, my
quite
friend.
clear, Colonel, that it wanted peace, and peace for all, and that the treaty had not been broken by anybody.
Is that so, sir? And did it want impudence, sir, from a junior officer in public? Was that its plan too, sir? You insult me. You insult the regiment. Arrest this man.
Arrest me?
Gross insubordination. Disobeying an order. Treason.
Are you mad?
You had those vaccines stolen. You disrupted a negotiation.
All right, my friend.
Let him go.
This is
Good to
all
see
getting
everyone.
out of hand.
Hi.
Captain Monroe, let's get out of here.
Aye,
If
aye.
I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut, amigo. I don't want to kill this man, but shall
Kill you.
Charles, Captain Monroe, mount up now. We're getting out of here. We need to leave now.
You won't get away with this. You son of a bitch.
Open fire! Ah! Ah!
Look out behind you! Catch it up!
I can't shoot at these men.
Yes, we can!
Please hold your fire.
Look out! They're still coming! We gotta kill those Indian lovers!
Hold your fire.
What? Come on.
Damn it! More on the left! Head for the trees! We're penned in! Find some cover! Protect the road! Come on! Come on, Captain! Can you shoot? I can't do it! They're trying to kill you! Ah! They're just wounded!
Come on now, let's go.
What's our plan here?
Find a lull, then make for the valley!
Favors wanted this to happen. This is insanity. I knew this was a mistake.
More of them! Just hold!
We're sitting ducks here.
Your mind now?
How did this go so wrong?
That's how you want to do it?
I am sorry, Mr. Morgan. I cannot kill these men. This was meant to be a truce. They're trying to surround us.
Got a cigarette I need to finish.
I think we're finally in the clear. Everybody okay?
Not really. What do we do now?
You get out of here. Fast. Take you to the station.
I can't believe that just happened. I've been an army man my whole life.
I heard them talking. They was gonna have you hanged for treason. You can't die for those fools.
And what about the chief?
Can't worry about that now.
I... Guess I won't be submitting my report.
I wouldn't think so. Get out of here, Captain Monroe.
I fear it may be Mr. Monroe from now on.
I'm sorry about your career. Here. Here's some money. You take it and get out of here and start a new life somewhere. I hear Tahiti's nice.
Thank you.
Just hop on a train to Saint Denis, jump on a boat, but avoid Guam.
Where?
Forget about it.
Meet me at the reservation.
Reverend? Reverend. What are you doing here?
I'm leaving.
Running away?
Yeah, I suppose so. I'm running away. I tried to make Dutch see sense, but he's very strange recently.
And the women? Little Jack? You're leaving?
I told them to run too. I asked them to come with me, and they wouldn't. I've changed. I'm a changed man, Arthur. I won't die over some nonsense spouted by a fool.
I ain't changed. I'm still a bad man.
Maybe your path isn't changing, Arthur.
My path is coming to an end, Reverend.
I know, son. I know. And I know that you will face your destiny like a man, like a warrior. Because that's what you are.
That's all I am. A fighter, a killer, and a crazy man.
So be it. You lived your way, you'll die your way. But in the time that you have left, don't compromise. And you'll do everything that you have to do just fine.
We'll see.
I don't have to see. I know you. Fight and keep fighting.
Okay. Good luck out there.
Be true to yourself, Mr. Morgan. And leave the lies and the hypocrisy to fools like me.
Yeah.
Hey, I wouldn't waste your time panning this stretch. This here's all shit, and no shine. Woo, this is the one. I can feel it. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Woo. Hey, this here's my spot. Go claim your own.
Christ, relax, will you?
Show me some colors. Come on. Come to daddy, baby. Where you at? There, well, there you, oh, there you are. Oh. All right.
Bill, you mean bitch, man. I try to be nice.
Hey, boy. Yep.
Wake up, you can still respect. I'm nice enough to leave everything with you.
Whoa, easy.
Yeah. Ain't shit there. Fuck that. I'm going to see any more snakes. So let's shoot them people. Yes.
Yep. Yeah. Fast.
Proceed. Oh, yes, indeed. It'll take more than that, boy. Almost at the destination.
Eyes popcorn, popcorn, popcorn.
But where can I find my money at, damn it? Oh, sis. Welcome back to another show on the Black Ice Network, the Brian LG1 Network on YouTube. Okay, where's my fucking money at? Where can I find this shit at? Maybe I could look something up.
Brian Cowboy Hat Face.
Said I was gonna look some shit up. Okay, this is stupid now. Where's my fucking money at, damn it? I want my money, damn it.
All right there. You got any business at the mine?
Mister?
Good morning, sir.
Hey, you know if any Pinkertons have been seen around here?
Don't know. Sorry.
Wow, looks like a zombie apocalypse outside. Flushed face.
I'm looking for an Arthur Londonderry. I was told he works here.
Londonderry? Oh, you'll want to speak to the foreman. He's down in the pit.
Arthur Londonderry. Here?
I'm sorry, feller, but you're too late. Arthur's dead.
Man's dead. What's wrong with you?
Oh, boy, you can't exactly beat it out of him now, can you? You might get something off his widow just across from Butcher's Creek, but I'd hurry. You ain't gonna be the only one a-knocking.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Hey, I ain't the godforsaken moneylender.
What the hell you think I'm trying to do, dumbass?
Time to go, boy.
On your way now.
This here's private property.
No shit, no matter here. Fuck y'all. Want to get this mine.
Wow, that map is huge.
Yes, it is.
There we go.
Oh, crap.
Gonna pack all your stuff, Angel? I don't wanna go. It'll be an adventure.
Mrs. Londonderry.
Arthur's dead.
I know. I'm sorry for it. It's just... we lent Arthur some money, you see, and...
So it was you. You son of a bitch. What do you want now? You want my boy's shoes? You want the food out of our bellies? What little there is? You want me to lie down for you?
No.
Arthur gave everything to pay your bills. Everything.
That horse needs some rims.
Now there's some fellas coming to take the house.
Mm.
There ain't nothing left, mister.
I guess I was just coming to say that the debt's canceled. That's it. Good luck, ma'am.
Well, thank you. I just wish you'd done it before he worked himself into the grave. But you know, maybe you and your friend that lent him the money could do things differently. Like, not threaten a man. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Get those teeth bleached, bitch.
I really am. Idiot.
Gotta live this game.
Going on, Totes? Hope you like ACW Storm this earlier on. I decided to have a change heart and do this thing. Gotta make some progress in this story. Been like 2 or 3 weeks since I've been playing this. Probably a little bit more than that. It's only episode 15.
Getting ready for bed, but I have played through this game 3 times. I love it.
3 times you played through this game. Oh, wow. Story's pretty good.
Hey, get that horse out of here.
All right, simmer down. Easy there, John.
Yeah, my way.
Wow, 3 times. My daughter plays online with her fiancé. Awesome. Okay, hand.
Oh, cool. They told me about how online is.
2 guns he knows.
What the hell they doing here?
I don't know if I'm gonna play it online after I finish this story. 'Cause I love my GTA shit.
I'm real scared. This ain't good.
You're gonna be okay. Good. Be ready.
How long would you say to complete? Yeah, sometimes I log in and just go hunting.
I'll just go hunting. How long would I say to compete? I'm in the last chapter, Betrayed It. So I don't know much more I got left. Let's see what you guess. Devin, I miss fucking Laney. I love it, yeah.
Just dandy. Just get up.
What?
Get up.
What is wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Nothing at all.
What are you doing?
Getting rid of you. You time-wasting maggot. Get your bag.
I don't understand.
Just get out of my sight. You
Right.
waste my time, you depress me, and you're a parasite, sending me after.
Takes a solid 70 hours to give it a good playthrough, but you could probably run through in about 50 if you stayed on task.
Yeah.
Go get a new partner.
And the total time, I'll probably like give y'all, shoot, how many hours?
I usually take about 100 hours through playthrough.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of playthrough, because it's a long ass story. One of the longest stories in video game histories, if I'm not mistaken.
Thinking this game would be a 2 months max.
2 months, man. That's good for 2 seasons. But this is a damn TV show. He's spotted.
Morning. How you feeling about Molly?
I'm feeling she got exactly what she deserved. What?
That's what I figured.
And I think that's the campfire slip right there.
Morning, Arthur.
Hey, Karen.
Yeah, Karen, that's the slip right there.
Yeah, I have one of my OK through on my channel.
Oh, for real?
God of War is taking me a while. I normally play at night before bed.
Okay, fella.
Okay, what I got left? Goddamn. Yeah. I'm gonna try to let this be the last thing I do before I call it quits tonight. We commence in the morning, tomorrow evening. I don't know.
Time low, grinning, squinting face.
No, I'm trying to get the horse out of here, damn it. Shit. I ain't gonna shit in the damn camp it.
Well, have fun. Got to get to sleep. Enjoy the game though.
Alright.
Don't you give me that look.
So just like that, Strauss is gone?
For his own good. This is done, Abigail.
THX for sharing.
Not a problem.
Have a good night.
See you around, friends.
Let's go, boy. Yeah. Easy, easy. Yep. Easy. Whoa. Yeah. Easy now.
I'm still here just watching the campfire. Lizard lol, grinning, squinting face.
It's all good. There's someone saying,
Stop it! Just go away! Stop it!
some crazy preacher, man. I seen them before. Fuck that. Let him be crazy by himself, huh? You can do it. Do. What's the shoe do? You just stare like it.
Hamish.
Arthur, well, come in.
You said we might go out fishing.
Don't take much persuading to get me to go fishing. Let's go to my boat.
Good.
Here she is. You mind rowing?
Sure. What we fishing for?
Only one thing worth catching in this lake. The Great Tyrant.
Oh.
Mean as hell northern pike. Eats everything else that spawns around here, its own kind included.
Well, is that our bait then? A jack or something?
Hell no. He's a clever old bastard. I made these. This one's mine. You can have the spare.
Yeah, the last fish gonna do it. He's going fishing. Well, okay. Shit,
Show me where we're rowing to. It's over there to the right. We'll set up 10 yards or so offshore. He don't keep far away from me, the tyrant. Wants me to know whose lake it is.
We'll show him who's boss.
Ha ha! The optimism of youth. Right here. We'll cast off towards the island.
Okay.
You got that lure I gave you? Get her out. Spent years working on that. Finding the right combination of feathers, twine, and glimmer. Making them, losing them, getting them right. Tried coins, shell casings, even a medal. Finally found something he seems to like. Now I hear you can buy him in a shop.
Well, it wouldn't be quite so satisfying. Getting him with something the shop bought.
Easy for you to say. But maybe I'm inclined to agree. Whoa, what's this?
You got something?
I got something all right.
Hey, you need
Come on now, tyrant, I got you. I got you. Come on. Went all slack. Went all slack. Come back. Oh, it's a drop back!
Hamish! Hamish!
God damn! He's bigger than I remember.
Stay there. I'm rowing out to you.
Real quick! The bastard just bumped me!
Hey, come on up here. You lost anything?
This is silly.
Adjust my rod. Would've gotten my toes, too, if they weren't wooden.
You want another go at him? I still got my
Oh, you felt the bottom of your wooden thing.
He's your fish now. Cast away. We'll come at him from the other way. Row over there. When he bumped me, I had to check twice. Thought I'd find a chunk of me missing.
Man-eating pike? That would be at first.
I'm not so sure. Okay, right here. Our hopes of catching this bastard lie with you. Cast back to where we were, and make sure to use that lure I gave you. You can speed that up a little. Oh!
I think I hooked him.
Reel! Let's land the bastard! Stop a second. You snap the line, you reel, when he's fighting like that. Ah, you lost him. Let's try again. This might be the one casting. Come on! Hooked him! Wait! Don't reel while he's thrashing like that! Start reeling. Strong, ain't he? Stand steady. Reel it in. Don't let him pull you. Come on. Come on. Time to reel. Yes! Bring it in now. We got you now, tyrant! We got you now! There you go! He's tiring, all right. Try pulling that rod up as you reel. You're doing good.
That's stupid.
Man rowing boat fishing pole. No! Lost him! We're gonna get this son of a bitch.
Come on!
Awesome okay hand.
Finally, that shit's over with.
I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for? You caught him. Let's roll back. Here. The holder.
Thank God that's over with.
Pass me the tyrant. That is if you're sure you don't want him.
Oh, I ain't gonna poach from your pond.
I'll give him his honors then. He sure was something, huh?
He was. Thanks for taking me out.
I appreciate the company.
That's one hell of a fish.
Ain't he something?
So long.
Hey, you ever want to go out hunting? You stop by again.
On me.
I would have rage quit and then try again. Lol, grinning, squinting. minutes later, you did it, bro.
That would be funny, Mr. Trey BBS. Yeah, I call you Mr. BBS. That'd have been funny if you did that. I got that. I got that. I think I'll do that one next tomorrow. That's the closest one. And then let's see what happens after that. But that's it for me. No more shows tonight. The night's over with. It's almost 12 midnight over here. So you know what? I'm closing out. I'll be seeing y'all.